Hello, all Israel News viewers. This is Oriel Moran, and I'm coming to you guys from Tel Aviv, Dizengoff Center. It's a very strange feeling right now. This center, usually at this time, should be completely filled with people, but the Tel Aviv area is sort of quiet. Of course, we've had missiles and rockets being sent our way, and so people, instead of taking the chance of being outside, are more sort of inside their houses, but even more so, a lot of them do not actually have a bomb shelter. About 2.8 million people do not have proper access to a bomb shelter, residents of Israel. And so what they have done is they actually go inside different rail stations and parking lots so that they can stay safe. They have sort of reserved one floor for this. You can see it says here Miklat -4. Miklat means a bomb shelter. Let's go find where everyone is staying to stay safe from the rockets. What I can see around me is just a lot of tents, but you can see that some people have these tents. They've brought their things. They even have inflatable mattresses around here, and they've sort of settled here. The night is still sort of young. You can tell that maybe a lot of people are maybe coming back from work, or maybe they're chilling inside their little tents. But this is the reality right now, that this whole parking lot is just one big tent community. You can see some people have sort of put their name on it to say that it is actually reserved.
תראי, הייתי מעדיף להיות בבית, אבל יחסית לסיטואציה ולמקלטים אחרים, אני חושב שהמקום הזה נותן איזשהו סוג של הרגשה יותר נעימה מלהיות במקלטים הרגילים. יש פה כל מיני אטרקציות. היום הביאו שיאצו, מביאים לנו סנדוויצ'ים בערב, כל מיני דברים קטנים שאת יודעת, אבל כאילו עוזרים לך כזה לעבור את זה ביותר קלות.
לך יש מקלט או ממ"ד ליד הבית?
לא, לי אין מקלט, בגלל זה אני בא לפה. אני גם לא מספיק להגיע, אז אני כבר נשאר לישון פה. באמצע היום אני יוצא, מסתובב בחוץ קצת, בלילה אני חוזר לישון.
ומה התחושות שלך? אתה מפחד כרגע, או שאתה מרגיש כאילו אנחנו באמצע מלחמה ואנחנו ננצח?
אני יודע שאנחנו ננצח בסוף, ועדיין הסיטואציה היא לא נעימה.
You can see some people feel very much at home. Some of them have even brought little AC units. They're sitting together with friends. Perhaps they've had their tents right next to each other. Over there you can see an elderly person. They sort of put quiet music next to her and her wheelchair. And if I'm not mistaken, you can even see her little pet dog sleeping next to her. It's quite a bizarre situation that you suddenly see people that are in need, the elderly, children, foreign workers, in which, this is not their home. To see us all, humanity, under one roof, one bomb shelter.
So this is actually a public, a city public shelter that people from all over the neighborhoods around here, which is central Tel Aviv, are using as their shelter. And last Tuesday, it became very highly populated because there was a missile attack on central Tel Aviv. There were hundreds of people in here, but the way they were living, I want to say, was not very nice and not very acceptable. They had no privacy. Everybody was sitting on the floor on cardboards. And we said, how can we make this a bit better? It's safe enough. There is water here, there is toilets. So on Tuesday morning, we kind of brought a few hundred tents. We came here, about 15 guys, all of us from Brothers and Sisters in Arms and the adjacent organizations around Brothers and Sisters in Arms. And we started building the place, opening tents, doing this reception area. There's a kids' corner with books and plays and toys and stuff like that. And we organized it. It's done together with the Deputy Mayor of Tel Aviv, Tzipi Brand, and also with the owners of this mall.
We're going to go through to one of the tents that is open, but before that I'm going to help myself to one of these lovely sandwiches. I'm going to take the meat one, and he's going to take me through the process. We are going through the parking lot, and he's going to find me a tent that is available. Going to maybe introduce me to my new neighbors.
Because you are on your own, we have tents for 2 people and tents for 4 people. So a tent for 2 people that's for example as far as I remember is empty.
So even though it's
but there's no mattress.
There's no mattress inside.
So we need to put a mattress.
So now I've got my food. He's given me my very own tent, and he's going to bring me a mattress. It's almost like a Pilates mattress, if you will. They do have mattresses that are thicker than this, but if I were a Tel Avivian now without shelter, this is where I would be spending my night. Isn't that correct, Ronen?
Yes, this is where you spend here now.
This is my tent. If I were a Tel Avivian staying here, this would be my tent for one. You can see for one individual, it is quite spacious. Even for a couple, this would definitely suffice. These tents have become their new home, and so it is quite disheartening to see in many ways. But also, I have great hope when I see the community come together for the sake of one another, and you can tell that they're really trying to strengthen each other. They've built a little community here. And so it's really uplifting to see the spirit of Israelis when we go through these difficult times. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more Israel-related content, go to allisraelnews.com. Don't forget to pray for Israel. We need your prayers at this time. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you guys hopefully with better news the next time.